It's hot in my bedroom. Focus on me. Focus on me. Oh, that's balancing on my knee. That's gonna be great. I'm writing. So I have this issue where I write too many things. Like, there's just too many things going on in this head of mine at any given moment. And I have too many books that I'm thinking about all the time. To give you an estimate, I have eight. But it's not really 8 books. 7 books. And a novella. I'm not even sure if what I have planned for all of these books can be considered full-length novels. I think there are 4 books that I'm positive can be full-length novels. Like, over 60,000 words. And then I have the other 4 that could be novellas. Definitely not short stories. Definitely they lean more towards a novella because they're probably going to be a little less than 40,000 words, maybe around like 30,000. And I'm just not sure when to like say enough is enough and put one down. I feel like I am making myself work on a set of stories instead of the one that I actually want to work on. I'm gonna name them all real quick. I'm going to pull a Kate Kavanaugh and name my books by color, because that makes the most sense to me. If you don't know who Kate Kavanaugh is, she's one of my favorite author tubers. Definitely go watch her. So I have Project Blue, Project Gray, Project Green, Project Orange, Project Purple, Project Red, Project Yellow, and Project Pink. Project Pink is a novella collection, which is actually going to be 4 stories in one book. They're all going to be like 20,000, 25,000 words. So that'll add up to a pretty decent sized novel. So Project Blue, Project Gray, Project Green, Project Orange, Project Purple, and Project Red are all set in the same town. So my plan is to follow all of these characters throughout their high school lives, all in the same towns, and you get to see them inside of the books, the different stories. Like, person A is in person D's story for like 10 pages, but they also have a full-length book that they're in as well. Does that make sense? What I'm working on right now is the first novella in the bind-up that I'm gonna do. It's based around Christmas. Think Hallmark when you're going to read these, maybe in the next 10 years. I tend to actually write and then type up what I've written. So I have my notebook along with me everywhere I go, and I always have a pen on me, but I do write before I type it. So I think I probably have like 500 words that I've written today. I'm just working on typing them out, because I always like rereading it within like the next 4 hours after I've written it. I'm not sure why. It just helps with like the creativity aspect of it, because I always add more words to it when I'm typing it up, or I have the chance to fix phrasing. It's basically a way for me to make a better first draft, but I also have this issue with I never finish anything. Ever. I never finish anything. I can barely keep my life straight. This is just going to be my adventure with writing my novella bind-up.
It's like, okay, where's my lights? It's like I feel like all chapters.
I will update you guys tomorrow. I am heading out to go hang out with one of my friends to do her bridal makeup. This is just a test run. It's not her wedding today. But it's 8 a.m. on a Sunday. And I would never wake up this early on a Sunday. Ever. But I'm gonna finish my coffee and then I'm gonna be on my way. So I've decided that I want to do a bind up of the novellas that I'm doing. I decided this at the very beginning when I started writing them. But there's going to be 4 novellas that should add up to a very decent sized book. The first one that I started writing is a Christmas one. The second one is spring break. Third one is summer vacation. And then the fourth one is a fall festival like weekend. You go from a month-long vacation to a week-long vacation to like a 2 to 3 month vacation and then to a 2-day weekend. I want to get all the dates down correctly and make sure that everything flows right. I also want to figure out whose perspective I want to write from, because for the Christmas one, I'm actually writing from the boys' perspective, not the girls. And I actually really like it. I like writing from his perspective because he's just very dry. And I haven't written a character like that before. So I'm enjoying writing his part. I am trying to figure out if I am going to balance it out with 2 girl perspectives and 2 boy perspectives. And if I do that, which other story do I want to write in a male's perspective? Because I don't know. That's what I'm going to find out today. I'm also going to rewatch one of Kate Kavanaugh's live write-ins so that I can do a few writing sprints. Or in my case, I might do outlining sprints. Let's get down to business. Sorry if the coloring keeps changing. I have my Chromecast set up so you can see Chromecast, and it's 8:43 at night right now, so that's why it's dark. But I'm about to open up my Scrivener file. So I have been writing, but while listening to the BTS Chill playlist by Jinsthetic. I think it's supposed to be Jin's Aesthetic, but Jinsthetic. I'm tired. I have quite a bit filled out for my outline. I outline using the Aeon timeline because I find that to be the best with getting my timeline correct. And then I go into Scrivener, and for each chapter you can put like a little information box. So that's what I'm doing. I was writing a bit in my Christmas story though, because I am trying to get that done fairly quickly. I'm tired. I want my Christmas story to be ready for beta readers by end of September. That's my goal. End of September, I would like my first draft to be ready for beta readers, because I don't want to worry about this story during Preptober. But I have 256 words in chapter 7 of this novella. Chapters are only going to be like 3,000 words to 2,500. None of them are that long. The longest chapter that I have so far is 2,512 words. So they're short. Sorry I didn't do much filming this weekend. It was just kind of weird since I started the vlog on Thursday night. And then I did a bit on Friday. I worked all day Saturday, and then I didn't really want to write that much last night, so I didn't. And today I was out with a friend for a while, and I took a nap when I got home. No shame. I slept from like 2 to 5 because I was tired. I'll close out this tomorrow with my ring light and everything, because this is not good lighting at all. And I can give you a tally of everything I did this weekend. So, see you tomorrow, probably after I get out of work. Here's my outro. So, to go over what I did over the weekend for writing, I will start out with the numbers. So Thursday, I wrote 2,141 words. This is odd for me on a Thursday. I usually work about 8 to 9 hours every day, and I just don't feel like working on anything after I get home. But I had a bout of creativity for some reason, and I decided to write on Thursday. And that's when I also decided to do a writing vlog, because I felt like I would be getting a lot of stuff done that day, and that just turned into an entire weekend. So Friday, my most impressive day, when I was completely home the entire day, I wrote 3,132 words. Now, Saturday and Sunday, not so impressive. I only wrote 451 words on Saturday, and then I wrote even less on Sunday, which added up to a whopping 256 in a single scene. I didn't write much those 2 days. But the other 2 days, I feel like make up for that fact, because I usually only write like 500, maybe 1,000 on a daily basis. Well, not a daily basis, on a every 4-day basis. Because I can't write that much. My brain just can't handle full-time work and author thoughts at the same time. But, so going over what I did those days. Thursday, I rewatched a Kate Kavanaugh and By the Brook live stream, and I did writing sprints. So that really helped add up the words for Thursday. And then Friday, I did the same thing, but I also participated in By the Brook with Natalia Lee on their live stream, and I was in the chat, and it was really fun. It was my first one actually being in the live stream, so I had a lot of fun talking to Natalia. We both have a fan fiction past, or I should say roleplay fan fiction past. That was our thing when we were younger, apparently. I feel like I got introduced to more author tubers while I was doing this weird writing vlog this weekend. On Saturday, I worked from 9 to 4, and I wanted to come home and take a nap when I got home. I did not take a nap because I had to stay up. I had to make myself stay up. But I ended up only writing the little bit that I did, and that was in a news story. So I specifically worked on novellas for this weekend. I'm trying really, really hard to get my first novella in the collection done so that I can move on to the second, third, and fourth. And I'm hoping for all of them to be roughly around 20 to 25,000 words. So that will make a pretty good size book if I was to put them all together. They all have different characters. They all have different plot lines. Some of them are from a female point of view, some of them are from a male point of view. Some of them are LGBTQ, some of them have African American characters or characters from the Dominican Republic. And I have a story set in London. And there's so many different ethnicities in London that I think is just so wonderful to like pack into a book. Thursday and Friday, I worked specifically on the first book of the novella collection that I'm going to do. That one is set in the Christmas time, so I'm calling it The Christmas Story. Original AF. On Saturday, I decided to work on the first chapter of the second one that I'm going to be doing, and that is the Spring Break story. Original AF. So I just had a bout of inspiration for that first chapter, and I wanted to get it down on paper. On Sunday, I wrote 256 words in the Christmas story again. That's just because I wanted to get like the middle chapter done, like the climax where everything just kind of like, it's where the characters finally start to, I don't know how else to say that. I did a lot of outlining. So I got all of the characters named throughout the 4 novellas that I'm going to be doing. And I have all but one of them completely outlined. The only one that I'm not sure about is the summer one that I'm going to be doing, and that's the one that's based in London. The reason why I'm not sure about it is because I don't know if I want it to be from the male perspective or the female perspective. I'm just not sure. I'm leaning more towards the female perspective because I'm thinking the Christmas story and the fall festival one that I have are going to be male, and then the spring and summer one are going to be female. This could change, but as of right now, that's the plan. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog that I did. I'm going to try to do more of these. I find them very fun, or I find them interesting to watch, I should say. I really like Kate Kavanaugh's writing vlogs. She walks around her house a lot. I do not do that. I sit in my bed in the same spot all the time. That's where I do all of my writing. In my bed. There's a crease where my butt is. It's my favorite place. Every now and then I do sit at my desk to write, but that's only when I need a dual monitor so that I can be looking at the Aeon timeline with my Evernote file and my Scrivener file all on the same thing. That doesn't happen that often though. Usually I'm good with just like flipping between windows. Like, I have no issue doing that. Let me know down below, like, on average, what is your best writing day of the week? Is it a Monday because you feel super productive because it's the beginning of the week? Is it Wednesday so that you can get a bout of creativity to get you through the rest of the week on that hump day? Maybe it's Friday when you're finally done with your work week and you feel like you can finally unwind and put yourself into your story again. If it's Saturday or Sunday, let me know that too. But definitely let me know down in the comments because I really want to know. What is your best day for writing? Mine personally is always Fridays. Like, subscribe, do what you guys do, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.